The summer of wild weather continues. The remnants of Hurricane Ida brought heavy winds and dumped record levels of rain to the East Coast Wednesday into Thursday. It's also being blamed for the death of at least 7 people in New York City, and 3 people in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. The New York Police Department says one of the youngest flooding victims was 2 years old. Floodwaters halted road, train, and air traffic in New York and New Jersey. The rain in New York City was so heavy that for the first time the city was under a flash flood emergency, the most serious rainfall scenario. States of emergency were declared in New York City, New York State, and New Jersey due to the storms. We're enduring an historic weather event tonight with record-breaking rain across the city, brutal flooding and dangerous conditions on our roads, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio tweeted. The rain fell particularly hard and fast Wednesday evening. A new record rainfall of 3.15 inches fell in Central Park in 1 hour, according to the National Weather Service. This level surpasses the 1.94 inches that fell in 1 hour during Tropical Storm Henri last month, which at the time, was thought to be the most ever recorded in the park. Between 6 and 10 inches of rain fell over the course of several hours. Waist-level floodwaters caused significant travel delays throughout the city. Most of the city's subway lines had to be shut down, leaving commuters stranded and needing to be rescued by the fire department. The fast-moving storm quickly became deadly overnight. Throughout Wednesday night, police responded to calls of flooding at homes across the city. In Brooklyn, police found the body of a 66-year-old man at his home. In the Forest Hills neighborhood of Queens, police said they entered a house to find a 48-year-old woman unresponsive. She was transferred to Forest Hills Hospital where she was later pronounced dead. Elsewhere in Queens, police discovered the bodies of a 50-year-old man, a 48-year-old woman, and a 2-year-old boy, also at a residence. And in the Jamaica neighborhood of Queens, police came across a 45-year-old woman and a 22-year-old man at a house. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The woman was transferred to Queens General Hospital and pronounced dead there. Police are still investigating the cause of each of these deaths. The identities of the victims were not immediately disclosed. Air travel was also halted due to the storm. New York City airports LaGuardia and JFK reported temporary flight disruptions. Authorities pleaded with travelers not to attempt to drive through flooded roadways, but the New York City Fire Department reported needing to rescue several motorists. To prevent further issues for emergency responders, the city issued a travel ban on all non-essential vehicles from New York City streets and highways until 5 a.m. Thursday. Videos shared on Twitter show shocking scenes from Brooklyn to Staten Island.